Good evening, everybody. This is August the 19th, 2025. You are tuned in to Oz Talk. I'm the host, Smitty. I'm not sure if Ronnie's going to make it. He's in the middle of a business meeting, and I guess he felt his livelihood was a little bit more important than Kansas disc golf history, unfortunately. Not for me. I'd rather be hungry and know all about this game. So we got a fun show tonight, a show that I've been working on this guy since the Frontier Open, maybe 2 years ago, telling him that we need him on. I'm really excited to have him. We're going to have Ron and Karen both on. It's going to be great. I can't wait to hear about the history of a disc golf course that's really important to me, the place where I started, the place where I accidentally found disc golf when I was running through the park, making fun of people for carrying a full bag of discs, because all I was going to need was one, and I went to Walmart and bought it. And, well, I obviously have more discs than I even know what to do with now. So anyhow, let's start where we normally start. Let's talk about some KDGA stuff. Let's pay the bills is what Ronnie and I normally say. If you want to check the KDJ points, you can head to the website. They were updated on the 16th all the way through the Marquette Meltdown. There's some really tight points races, and we're winding down. The year is quickly coming to an end, and there's some things to play for as we close it out. We obviously have the big KDJ Skins match, which takes place each year, always in Salina, with the banquet there in Salina at the go-kart track. Forget what they call it. We always have a great time there. But you can see how you qualify for the Skins match. Each tournament earns you points towards the end of the season. You get a point for playing. You get a point for every person you tie or beat. 20-point minimum in any event. Here's what's at stake: the qualifying for the Skins match, trophies for the top finishers in each division, and then the overall points winner, KDJ trophy, name, image, likeness on the KDJ swag for next year. So that's always fun and something to gun for. Here's how you can qualify for those finals, just like every year. Finish in the top third of your division. You can be the top points earner in any region. You can earn your last chance qualifier at one of the last chance qualifying events. We'll pop those up and look at them here in a second. That's just the top finisher in the divisions get in automatically. And then my favorite, the Frizz Rocker Clause. Bruce Clanton played a ton of events, and he was the first man out. And it just wasn't fair that somebody that participated so much got left out. So we adopted what we call the Frizz Rocker Clause. Here's your last chance qualifiers for this year coming up in just 3 weeks. One of my favorite tournaments of the year. For Region 1, we got the Frontier Open. Then Region 2, a couple weeks after that, the Flint Hills Open. These are the last events in that region, basically, is how the qualifiers were decided. Thomas Park for Region 3, that's the Salina region, on 11-8. The Wichita Roundup, 11-1. And then beats me how these dummies are going to decide this. It's out of my hands. And in Kevin Neufeld's lap, somehow we're going to qualify people based on their finishes at 2 doubles events. I don't know how that's working. When you're mad and angry, take it up with Kevin. Leave me out of that discussion. The KDGA is fun. Man, has it been taking a hit since Salina. A couple weeks ago at the Marion Reservoir Open, Adam Mosier and Damon Workentine both took home $177 of our ACE fund. Or actually, they both got $177. And then at Toodle Toss doubles, I do believe, Joe Morrison and Ryan Bontrager both took home $146. And then we haven't had any aces since then. So we're sitting at $241 going into this week at the Tick Ranch. So my guess is it gets hit again there. That place isn't over long. Well, that takes care of everything KDGA wise for the current season. And as you can tell by the ticker, we got Ron and Karen coming in. Our second lowest PDGA number, Ron, and Karen, 6,212. That's been around for a while. And I am excited to have these guys in. Let's bring them in. I'm more excited than they are, just to let you know. Hey guys, how you doing?
Real good. How you doing, Smitty?
Oh man, I'm good. I have been waiting for this for a while. So we'll just start where we always start, and we'll let Karen go first, and then we'll bounce. We always start with 3 from the tee. We ask the same people, or these same 3 questions to all of our guests that we have on. And man, this is we hear some great stuff, and sometimes this leads to some really cool stories. So Karen, do you remember your first disc, and do you still own it?
Are you talking disc golf disc or just throw and catch disc?
Well, that's up to you. I'm thinking disc golf disc, but if you want to go with your throw catch disc, that is 100% within the rules because there really are no rules here.
Or it would be the 40 mold, right? In
Mhm.
40 mold, that's what we started playing disc golf with.
And still have one?
I'm sure, yeah. We do. We broke a lot of them. They're pretty fragile, but I think we still have one.
That's cool. That's cool. And how did you come across the 40 mold for the first time?
I'm sure Ron had it. I got all my discs from Ron.
Well, it's good to have a connection. How about you, Ron? You're a 40 mold guy, first one?
Yeah, probably so. Because, yeah, I can't remember for sure, but that's mainly what was available back in the day.
Right?
I also had, Black Master. I don't know when those came out. Seemed like they were later. And then
And
we'd
then go ahead.
we'd freestyle with the 80 mold. That, just throw catch with that too,
Mm-hmm.
once that came out. But I think, yeah, that 40 mold was the first thing.
For
Probably
disc golf.
picked them up at Walmart. Yeah,
Really?
I mean Alco. I'm sorry.
Alco.
Yeah,
That
yeah. If
was a while
anybody
ago.
remembers them, yeah.
Where was this in Hayes as well?
Yeah, yeah.
So have you guys been lifelong hazers?
No,
No, you've lived other places as
Since
well?
we went to school in Hayes. We met in college at Fort Hayes.
Tigers and got stuck there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did get stuck there.
I always say that the only bad thing I can say about Hayes is it's in Hayes.
Yeah.
If it was anywhere else, it would be the greatest town in Kansas. But it's
Yeah, the
just
college was nice.
Yeah.
Everybody was friendly. It was real fun on
Yeah.
on campus.
Campus was
oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I spent 6 years of my life there getting a 4-year degree. So and part of that's your fault. I'm going to blame some of that on you. So, all right. Question number 2. Who's your dream card? Your fivesome. They can be alive. They can be people you've never met. They can be people that are gone now. We don't care. It's you and 4 other people. Karen, who are you going with? This is a tough one. We always get this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Karen's first.
I'd have to go with Lynn Rothstein. I think she's Lynn Warren now.
Yeah.
Tita Ugalde, Sue Horn, and Ron.
So you've heard of these girls?
Well, I've heard of
Tita
Lynn.
Ugalde?
I've heard
Okay.
of Lynn. I haven't heard of Tita. I'd like to know about her though.
Tita was one of the very beginning players. She, her number is 83, and Sue Horn they played together and they hang out with Stork and all the, old timers. And Sue's number is 68. So
So
they've
they
been,
are,
they were the originals.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. First 100. Wow. Are they both still, or all three still
Yeah.
around?
Well, I played with Tita and Sue last year at the Masters Worlds. I got to play with both of them. I played with one of them all 5 rounds, and I got to play with both of them together on the third day. So that was like,
That is cool.
yeah,
That is
Yeah.
awesome. And that was
They're a
in
lot of
Emporia.
fun. Yeah, yeah, Emporia.
yeah. Poor you.
Wow. That's great. And Ron, what about your fivesome?
Some of them I get to play with already.
Okay.
One of them would be Dennis Vashals. He's always fun.
Yeah.
The other guy not playing anymore, but I wish he would. Uh,
Harvey.
yeah, Harvey Barker. Couldn't believe I forgot his name. And then the next guy, I don't know, you probably don't, they call him Squeezer Geezer. The most fun wins, that'd be
Johnny Roberts.
Johnny Roberts from Colorado. He's not around anymore.
I've heard of his tournament though, the Johnny Roberts Memorial.
Yeah, yeah. He was always logo was the most fun wins. Always had a
Okay.
real positive attitude, and then of course Karen. We always like playing together. No matter
There
who
you
we play
go.
with, we want to be with them.
Well, I find it hard to believe that you and Dennis would ever want to be on the same card. I would think you two would just be arguing and bickering the entire time, probably.
That's right, yeah, because he's always trying to pull something over.
Yeah, that guy comes off nice, but we all know he's a sneaky little devil. So, no, I've seen Dennis 2 weekends in a row. So I went
Just
down
recently?
yeah,
Just recently?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I
cool.
played they had a little C tier in Harrington, and I went down there and played the Father Padilla Open at,
Oh, yeah.
how cool is this? The Voss Schultz family disc golf course.
Yes,
Yeah.
isn't that something?
That's cool, right? So I saw Dennis there, and then Dennis was in Marquette
Oh, man.
Oh, he did
last
go?
weekend. Yeah, he played down
Okay.
there.
We thought about playing that tournament and then decided
Oh.
not to.
Because it's so hot.
And it was brutal. It was torturous. It was really hot. So, but yeah, I bumped into him twice, and let's see. I might see him again this weekend. I'd be shocked if he doesn't come down to the Tick Ranch to play the scholarship tournament that Bill Paulson and Jeff Priest put on. I'd be surprised if Dennis wasn't there. So,
Yeah. We played the Tick Ranch before. I can't remember. It was ages ago.
yeah.
Yeah, it was an ice storm. We were lucky
Yeah.
to even get there.
It was below zero.
I forgot about that. We drove the day before because it was horrible conditions.
In a Volkswagen with no defroster.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I had Priest on, and he may have talked about that event. Did the event go off, or did they end up canceling the event?
No,
Nope.
we went ahead and
You
played.
played?
Yeah, yeah.
It was the final for who won the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it was for the KDJ
Oh,
trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
After all the events and your points,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who I was playing against. We were pretty much tied again. And we both played horrible, but my horrible was better than his horrible.
Well, take it and run, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Take it and run. So,
Yeah.
man, what a dream that would be, though. What Jeff has out there.
Oh,
Just-
yeah.
If you want to go play disc golf, go play disc golf. If you want to go fishing, you got 2 ponds to fish in. So,
Yeah.
and I don't think Jeff ever plays disc golf.
Oh, really?
I don't know that he does. I think
Yeah.
he just likes having it out there and likes, he that dude is a people person. So if you come out there, you're gonna get yourself some Priest time, and it's gonna be great. So yeah. All right. Well, question number 3, and this is my favorite one. What's your favorite disc golf memory? And you can pick more than one. I don't make you pick number one. If you
Okay.
have a tie for 2 of them, we're okay with that. Karen, what is it? Let's hear it.
Well,
You're suppo-
anything that happened at the Frizz in Winfield.
Well,
There's a lot.
and you remember it all.
A lot of fun things happen that most of it we shouldn't really talk about.
Probably not. So, is there one in particular that you can talk about?
Well,
'Cause
okay, I've already mentioned it. It's the rounds I played with Tita and Sue Horn. That would be my best.
Oh, for
memory.
your favorite memories. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's not a Winfield.
No,
Oktoberfest
that's
memory.
it.
Okay,
No, that's
okay.
not Oktoberfest. It's the Worlds that I played with Tita
Oh, okay,
and Sue
okay.
Horn. That'd be my favorite memory.
there we go. That's cool.
Okay.
Ron?
I like the Frizz also. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoyed. We throw off over the Walnut River. We go down the hill, take the barge across,
The melon.
the melon
Yeah,
across.
the melon.
Okay, and then seemed like I don't know if there was just a guitar on the boat or if someone was on there singing as we went across.
We're serenaded.
Yeah, so it was fun, and then we kept playing. I don't know, that might have been one of the first 1,000-foot holes that we ever played.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe some of the people out there know about it and how long it was.
Oh yeah, Harvey talked
But-
about it when he was on here into the Daniels property, and yeah, we've heard about it.
Yeah, so
So-
yeah, you throw across and then throw a few more times, then throw up a road, and finally you got, oh, there's the basket. You finally could see it, and so you throw on up there. That was all. That was real fun.
Yeah, and
And then,
discs didn't fly as far as they did now.
oh, that's true. Yeah,
1,000 foot's more like 1,800 feet, probably
yeah. Yeah.
for sure. So
Another
yeah,
one would be
Go ahead.
Grandma's up in Fraser, Colorado. We always really enjoyed playing that.
you know who else likes that one? Buddy Kastner.
Oh, seriously, he was there a few times.
I'm pretty sure that Buddy told us some stories about that one as well.
Yeah, that was a real good time. Wooded golf. That was the first time we saw fairways that were 4 foot wide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even narrower than that. I mean, seriously, it was so fun. And slope, we're flatlanders.
Oh yeah.
On the slope of a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
It was just so much fun.
And just the altitude difference
Mhm.
really affects your frisbee tremendously, and people who haven't experienced it's hard to explain. And you're not lying when you say your understable discs are your workhorses, and your straight discs are your overstable discs, and that's true. And you're not rolling. You're not
Yeah.
flipping one over.
And it was always in August. And the first year we were there, we camped out, and then we woke up and there's frost on the windows of the vehicles. And we were
We're
surprised.
What? It's
Yeah.
August.
And those guys were acting like, yeah. So there's frost.
And they made fun of us. We were the
Yeah.
Flatlanders. And,
Yeah.
it always
Oh,
freezes in
yeah.
August.
Klingensmiths. That's
Yeah.
who yeah, we're up there all the time.
Yeah, making fun of us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, well, I got a question, man. How in the heck did the disc golf course at Frontier Park ever become a thing? What was the plan? How did you pitch it to the city? Was it an easy sale? Did you have to blackmail the mayor? What'd you do to make it happen?
Yeah. It wasn't too bad because I was working at the park department at the time. Kurt Laup, he was the director, and he was always interested in new ideas. And so I asked him about it, putting in the disc golf course, and he said, sure, we have a park, Iki, that you could put it in. And that Iki Park's maybe a city block wide.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, that's going to be a little too small. And said we'd been playing in Frontier. Could we go move it down there? And go, sure, because half of it was overgrown because we couldn't mow everything at the time, didn't have the resources. And so, yeah, it was a pretty easy sell. So then the four of us,
We played
Okay.
on campus first.
yeah,
Okay.
played on campus, yeah, the first, and
We just
then,
played object course on campus.
and so that was fun. And so probably a couple years we played there.
But they didn't like us playing.
Mm-hmm.
There was always a campus cop following us around, trying to get us, don't play on don't walk on the grass. The grass, is all important. So the whole time we were playing that course, we always had our eye out for the campus cop. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
And then one day he just had it with us because we'd probably been kicked off campus.
Several times, yeah.
And he actually pulled a gun on us.
But at least he had it pointed up.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, and just said, this is your last
This is-
warning or something.
So we decided we needed to find a new place. to
Yeah,
play
you better
this
go
course.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's the Wild West, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Frontier and just did object playing there too, and then Ron worked too.
Yeah, we throw different trees and everything. Cause like hole 6, you go up the stairs next to the top by the bridge, Main Street
Mhm.
Bridge. We threw at that great big tree. So it was easy. You could hit that from 30, 40 foot back. And then once
Yeah.
we had a pole up there, it'd roll and
Yeah.
it became a lot harder.
And the pole holes were the first targets that you put in there after the objects.
Yeah, we just had straight poles,
Tone
Okay.
poles.
Tone poles. That's what I
and
meant.
then we put in the tone poles where it just rang up high enough. If you hit too
Those-
low, it thudded it, and then
Those
up high
things are
it rang.
great, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you like them.
Those things are so cool. And there's still one out there on hole 1, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And is that one of the original ones from the course?
Mhm. Yeah.
And did you manufacture those and make them,
No,
or
he just invented them.
But
yeah?
yeah, I made them at work. They allowed me to come up with the idea, and
And what's
Good.
the big secret? Why is the middle part loud? Is it hollow and the outside edges are stuffed with something, or what?
yeah, the bottom's filled with concrete, and then it has a smaller solid rod in the middle that goes up, and then on the outside then is the tone part. So it'd be like a chime
Mm-hmm.
or a bell, and so it comes down low. So when it hits, it rings. Still has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's
You
so
like
cool.
the ding. Yeah,
So cool. And there's no spits. There's no
Yeah.
That's true.
this happened.
You have to be
And-
able to hear it.
Yeah, well-
yeah.
I'm guessing that was probably that ticked it, man. I'll bet you. Never argues that way, but yeah, how cool. And was the original course fairly similar to the flow it is now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it hasn't
Oh my
changed any.
gosh.
Yeah, the only changes are the new holes we put in, the new tees, but the original setup from '83.
That's crazy. And you guys are responsible for that, right? You
Yeah.
figured it out. And
Karen and I, Les Dryling and Deb AV. Well, we all played together. We played on campus, and then we went to the park and played. And
I lost you. I can't hear you. You're back.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Sorry, phone call.
Are we back?
You're back, but you're now
this
frozen.
crazy.
Now you're moving.
Okay, this technology. I'm glad I got my IT guy here to handle stuff for me.
Well, Yeah, I'm glad that he was willing to twist your guy's arm a little bit, because it was pretty easy
Yeah.
to ignore that phone call and text message. I know you guys. I'm on to you.
We did ignore it.
But we
I
were
know.
there. We didn't hear it. We were sitting right there. Oh, somebody tried to call me.
Right.
Yeah. So, well, I think it's
Yeah.
amazing that you guys designed a course in 1983 that, with discs that weren't made to fly that far or fly that well, that you can go out to that park with your normal bag, play the original tees to the original basket, and still have an amazing time on a great disc golf course. That blows my mind that that's even a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't expect it. You know, we were just,
Having fun.
yeah.
That's nuts. Well, Don Mordecai had a great question. He says, besides Norton and Hayes, have you designed any other disc golf courses?
Rolling Hills.
Yeah, we did Rolling Hills, and then Dennis asked us to help him for the front nine at Beloit.
Okay.
So we met him up there and kind of worked out the front nine. And then I'm not sure who did the back nine, but yeah, it's real fun too. They went across the water,
Mhm.
close to the railroad tracks, and
Okay, so the
That's-
original course it didn't probably cross. It probably played out to the highway and then back towards the
Seems
tennis
like
courts
it.
and all that.
yeah.
Cool. Man, you've
Yeah.
you played out some bangers, man.
Yeah.
Hayes is good, Norton's good, Beloit's fun.
Then I
Any
guess
others?
just temporary things like when our family would go to Sparks for a retreat out there next to the river. We'd, make up a course and
Yeah,
just
that's
play it around, just fun stuff. But nothing else permanent.
So cool, man. That's really cool. And do they run a tournament at all that uses the the original tee pads and baskets at Frontier? Is that one of the Flying
Yeah.
Bison things?
Yeah, we always play the original at Frontier, don't we?
Yeah,
The-
in March, the one we do in March usually is
Yeah.
all
Okay.
originals and something
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've played it in tournaments.
Yeah, I have too, but I couldn't remember if it's how often they did it.
Yeah.
Well, in 1984, you had an idea. Let's get this tournament together down there at Frontier Park. And let's call it the Frontier Open. And in 1984, you got us going, and we're still going. We're
Mhm.
coming up on the 41st, or what do you think? Call it the 40,
For-
Is it
the 41th, the 41th,
What?
the 41th rendition of this tournament. How did way back in '84? What was the big scheme of things? What made you decide to organize it and get it going? Just the need for a tournament?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody wanted the tournament, and then no one wanted to do it. Everybody kind of had the idea. So, Ron, why don't you do it? So, okay, so I kind of got volunteered into running it, and it wasn't too bad. I can't remember which year the PDGA required you to have baskets. And so we'd run down to Lindsberg, borrow their baskets,
Mhm.
bring them up and set them up on our course,
Nuts, man.
which the first year I asked him if I could. Oh, sure, and I couldn't believe it because Harvey would say, yeah, you can just go borrow them. And so
Of course he
I thought,
did.
well, I better talk to somebody down at the place first. And
Go steal their
yeah,
basket.
so went in the sports place and talked to someone. Yeah, go ahead. So we brought them back to Hayes, put them in, and then run them back. And then probably 3 years. I can't remember how long. We were just doing that all the time.
Yeah, but that was fun the first time they were in the park to play on baskets.
Yeah,
imagine.
That was really fun.
I imagine. Yeah, that's great. And those Lindsberg baskets got used a lot because Harvey would go down there and get them for the frizz and bring them back.
Mhm.
And yeah, the legend is they went back one time and found them in a scrap heap,
No, really?
and they saved them, and they're now set up permanently in Winfield at the Canyon. So
Oh, really? Oh,
Wow, good
okay.
deal.
they're getting used. And Lindsberg's disc golf course, the buildings and the amenities of the college completely overgrew the disc golf course. So they now actually have another course on campus with different baskets. So in the end, everybody's happy. We're really
Yeah.
happy because we
Yeah.
still get to play on
Yeah.
the Lindsbergers. And yeah, that's great.
But I think those are Mach 1s, weren't they?
Whatever, yeah,
They're-
gotta be the
they're-
first, the original ones.
Oh, because I think Ed Hedrick, I think he put him in up there.
Yeah,
That's-
he was there putting him in.
I heard
That's
that
the
his
story.
daughter was going to school there or something.
Okay, so now we're going down a wormhole
Yeah, I don't know if this is
I've
true.
also heard that, and in fact,
Okay,
it was
okay.
just like 2 weeks ago. There was a discussion, and Chris Madison. I don't know if you guys know who he is.
Name's
But
familiar. Yeah.
He's got an awesome disc golf museum in his garage. He's if I have a disc golf question, that's the guy I'm going to. And he said, I believe that there's no proof that Ed had any family members go to school at
Damn
Lynchburg.
it.
Oh, don't.
I know.
That was a good story.
But we can continue to spread that.
Okay, okay. Have you played the new course on
In
campus?
Lynchburg, I have.
Yeah. Okay, we
I have.
haven't ever played it yet.
Yeah, it's a lot like the old one where you're throwing around and towards and over the corner buildings if you want.
Okay, yeah,
But-
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if it's another one of those things where they put it in and then, oh, somebody gave us a whole bunch of money. Let's build a dorm.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's what it is, but yeah, Don Mordecai says
Oh, okay.
Don's I'm pretty sure Don was a Swede, which is
Oh,
what,
okay.
maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah.
He'll let us know, but
Okay.
he said Ed definitely designed the course there in Lynchburg.
Okay. Because anyway, time we go to Lynchburg, we have to play Marquette.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're always stopping there and then getting beat up by that course. We always have dreams. We're going to go and play good.
Hey.
By hole 4, we're thinking, can we
We're
start
outta here, man.
over? We're just, I'm 7 over on 4 holes.
Yeah. I tell you what, if you go to Marquette, the next time you go, there's a really a great little diner downtown that's only been open since November. It's called like Diner 64. I think that must be 64 Highway or something. They have a really limited menu, but they make everything from scratch. And I went down there and ate at the tournament. I had a pulled pork sandwich that was delicious.
Sounds
I had
good.
broccoli salad, which was delicious, potato salad, which was amazing, and a cookie. I was so full I couldn't eat the cookie. I had to take it with me.
Yeah.
All that for $10. And
Wow.
Wow, that's nice.
it was great. So
And it's good to support those small towns like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
When we're there.
so and they're only open on Friday and Saturday. It was a really cool story. The guy moved here from Salt Lake City. Of course, I'm a talker, so I talked to him. And originally they wanted to use the restaurant just for the kitchen because they have a food truck. And he's like, if you want to rent a kitchen, they'll charge you $500, $800 a month, and you have to pay that no matter what. And he said, this way we have the kitchen. We can come in wherever we want. So they did it. It's really good. 64 Cafe or Diner 64 something. It's really
Oh,
good.
okay.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
Yeah.
It's right across from the distillery. So, all right. So back on disc golf. 1990. Karen, I didn't do any. I feel bad. I didn't do any research for you.
That's cool.
You're all right with that. 1990, Ron, you tied for first at the Frontier Open. Are you aware of that?
No, I know that I got my name written down as winning it.
Yes, you did.
Who'd I tie with? Bruce, probably. Bruce
You
Hudson. or
That was, and you won $100.
that was big money
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yep.
Yes.
You well, you won in 1990. You were the lone winner. You beat Bob Hergert, who I've
Okay.
heard of as Bitchin' Bob,
Yeah.
and you beat Live Force Harvey Barger, beat him by
Yeah.
6. Another name that was there that you've mentioned a couple times, Les Dreiling.
Yeah.
He won Masters, so you must have been a little bit younger than Les.
He had a great sidearm. He threw sidearm all the time.
Wow,
His
that-
forehand and
Not
yeah.
very many people threw sidearms.
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, super cool.
So a lot of holes were set up for him, we felt like.
Yeah.
That's what the sidearm people think about the backhand players.
Yeah, well, that explains the original stepping stone hole, that little chip
Yeah.
shot
Yeah,
flick
yeah.
around the corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
stinking Les Dryling. And let's see, who else was there? Jeff Hungerford. That's a
Oh,
cool
okay.
name.
Yeah, okay. He's been
Uh,
there several times.
Yeah, he's played it a lot. Dave Stubbs was in Open with you. I don't know Dave Stubbs, but I've
He's from
heard the
McPherson.
name. Yeah, he made a lot of baskets.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have one of his
We
baskets.
still putted
It's a nice
Stubbs
basket.
basket, yeah.
Yep.
The Mach 3, but yeah.
And then Bud was there.
Oh, okay.
So a pretty cool crew of people back in 1990.
Yeah, see, that'd be a dream card right there.
Yeah,
Who
a
would
good
want to
one.
play with? All those guys. Yeah, that's a.
And then as I was going through your stats, another tournament that you've mentioned, the Frizz, was actually a PDJ event in 1991.
Really?
He didn't
It
have
was.
very many PDJs down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind
So,
of surprising.
Yeah, it was. And it wouldn't be nowadays because of, all the rules prohibiting all the fun stuff that you do at the Frizz.
yeah.
But yeah, it was
Huh,
PJC tier.
really?
Yep. And then 1992, you won the Frontier Open and Masters. Do you remember that at all?
I don't remember it. I've got John Heaton down for the open division.
Let me look here. That was the 8th. You won $200 that year.
We must have had a bigger crowd.
Did you had 13 people, and I will bet you a nickel you can guess who you edged out.
Bruce.
I mean, yeah, keep going, Bruce Hudson, but
Well, Bruce played open. You were playing in the
Oh,
Masters
okay, I'm a
division.
little older than him. Okay.
Okay. Huh. Buddy.
Dennis
Harvey?
Bosschultz.
Harvey.
Who? Oh, Dennis.
Dennis
Okay.
Bosschultz. You got him by a single shot.
Oh, okay. We've always played real close
Yeah.
scores together. Yeah. That's
Well,
what
not-
makes it so fun playing with
Yeah,
you.
man.
That's because it's close.
I think they should put that camera crew on you guys here in a few weeks.
That may be in motion.
That would be amazing. But let's see, what kind of names were there that year? Bruce, of course. Oh, you had you had TJ Lawrence from Colorado.
Yeah, he's a player. He was good.
Yeah, he was real good. He was like one of the first like touring type players that would
Hmm.
travel around and play for sure. You had Jazzy.
Was Mike Randolph there?
Not this year, but he was the next year after that. Yeah, I
Okay.
saw he actually lost to TJ. And you had one of my favorite people of all time, downtown Randy Brown, in the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Oh man, he's such
Uh,
such an amazing dude.
he's got that CD out with all his music on it. I've listened to it, but I haven't ever been able to get a copy.
Oh really?
So yeah, so Randy Brown, if you're watching,
Well,
you
I
gotta
used to have
remaster them. Yeah.
I used to have a few copies, and I bet you we can find you one. Well, I don't know if people even use CDs anymore.
Oh yeah, probably not. Yeah, I'm old
So-
school, but yeah.
You know who can hook you up? Brett.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
Brett
have to ask
Strait
him.
100%
Okay,
has a CD or at least a digital copy that he could shoot over to you somehow.
yeah, because he plays it sometimes at the Frontier
Yeah, well,
as we're warming up the music.
almost too much.
I don't think so. Yeah, I really don't think, yeah.
Almost too much. One year at Little River, Randy and a bunch of other disc golfers after the tournament put on a concert until the wee hours of the night. And I think Randy's kids came down and
Aw.
sang. So that's a pretty cool thing too. So
Yeah, that
That
is
is
fun.
cool.
Because yeah, he'd play at Winfield too at the Oktoberfest. I remember him playing his guitar there and singing, and
yep, he's good, man.
that's yeah.
He's good. He's played at the Glass Blown Open before too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rusco
Oh, wow.
hired some band to come and play, and I convinced Randy he needed to take the stage beforehand, and he did. And of course, I thought that was the main attraction. And then a tornado warning came in and the sirens went off. And we were all in the Granada and they made us go into the basement. And Randy and the band, minus the singer was pissed. But Randy and the band were down there just jamming and just having a great time during this tornado. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, that's a spur of the moment type of thing. That yeah.
Looks like Ronnie's here. He might jump in. I don't know. We'll see. So I started playing disc golf more seriously in 1997. And as I was looking at your PDGA history, I noticed in 1997, you took a pretty long break from PDGA. I don't know if you were still playing or what. What was going on in that time frame, if you want to share?
So that's when it was, 97.
Yeah, looks
That's
like.
when we kind of. Oh, okay. Someone else took over the tournament for us.
Well, you just were not a PDGA member from 97 until 2015.
Really, I was kept. I always paid my membership.
You
I
probably
just
didn't.
wasn't.
You
Yeah,
probably didn't play a tournament.
yeah. I wasn't playing tournaments. Yeah,
Some stuff was going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were always in an anxious state.
Okay.
So we
We kind of
Yeah.
went, you know,
so yeah,
underground for a while.
That's okay.
because you hate it. Yeah, because when you're close in the tournaments, you're anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that's fun when it's
Game.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
but,
okay. And then in 2015, well, okay, here's where I was going to go with that. In let me see what year this was.
And when you started playing
Yeah.
games again,
yeah,
about 2015.
that sounds about
Gosh,
right.
dang it, there was in 08,
Oh, 8.
I was lucky enough to win this
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
at
That's
the
really
Frontier
cool.
Open. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That
it
is
was
cool.
it was really awesome. Brett, I didn't know anything about it, and Brett called me up and they gave me this thing and the Ron Rice Award. And at that time, I had heard the name Ron Rice. I had no idea who or what you look like or anything
Yeah.
because you were off of the scene. So that's kind of when I started. Tell me more. I need to know who's Ron Rice. And everybody was always, oh, he's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. And I'm like, well, I've already met Dennis.
That's
Nobody's
right.
nicer than that.
Second night.
Well, you guys can argue amongst each other who's the nicest. And the argument will be, oh, no, Dennis, you're nicer than me. Oh, I don't know. I think you're the nicest. So it'll be like a reverse nice guy argument. So it'll be a real crazy thing. But yeah, I won this and it was great. And I thought it was really cool, maybe even cooler than any disc golf accomplishment, that you have an award named after you for excellence in community awareness and involvement. I think that is an amazing thing. To win it for me, but for you to have this award that's given out every year to somebody who goes in above and beyond, what people expect for the greater good of everybody. And I really think that's an amazing thing. And
That really was something. I can't believe Brett did that. When I saw him doing that, that was just, it touches you,
Yeah.
'cause
it gets you in the ticker, doesn't it? Man.
Yeah. Because, that means he thought a lot of it. And then Brett, he really grew the tournament. When he took over,
Yeah.
it just, because he got sponsors, he was able to go, approach sponsors. That was one of the things I didn't like doing.
Yeah.
Because you got to be personable and
You got to be a talker.
yeah. And so,
He's a talker.
yeah, so he was real good at that. And, he grew it to, I don't know how many. Well, did he get to 180?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I know he did because that's why we had to split it to East and West when we did that, because we had too many people we didn't want to turn everybody away. And we had to find a way to do it. and I don't remember when that was, but that
'Cause
was
our largest was 108
which is a crap
people.
ton, which is a
Yeah,
crap.
yeah, yeah. And
So,
then we could even have more than that now if we had more courses.
well,
So I'll just put that out there too, more courses.
yeah, yeah,
We're working
that
on it. But
that thing filled up quick this year, and maybe the quickest it's ever filled up, and pretty good waiting list.
yeah,
And
still, yeah.
and I can't lie, I'm hoping that one person drops out because
Are you
there's a
not in it or?
minute. Oh, don't kid yourself. I'm in it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
But I want to see Joe Revere
Okay,
come to the
yeah.
thing. He's played it before, but I want to see him come there and play Kevin Babbitt,
Mm-hmm.
world champ versus world champ,
Oh,
head to head.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
that.
Kevin Babbitt, he's amazing. He's just, when I first met him at Colby, he was out there playing a tournament, threw across the water. He just threw across real easy. So, oh, I can do that. Threw a brand new disc halfway in the water. And so
That thing's
he made it look easy.
he, he still makes it look easy.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. So yeah, coming up on the Frontier Open. I can't wait to get down there in Hayes. And I said it at my Hall of Fame speech. You guys were there because you were there for the tournament. That course, man, and the introduction to disc golf. And if it wasn't for that course in Hayes and me running by on the dike with cross country practice and saying, "What is that? I got to go check it out." Just being introduced to disc golf there at Frontier Park it's changed my life tremendously. I don't know what I would be doing, where I'd be doing it. It wouldn't be in the capacity that I'm doing now. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now that you say that. Yeah.
From-
I
Yeah.
hear that a lot though.
and that's what was crazy, that not really even knowing who you were until 2015 when you started playing tournaments again. And in 1993, when I went to Fort Hayes, all those years you influenced who I was going to become, and we never even met. And I think that's just a cool thing about disc golf and the community, and how important this stupid game can be.
Yeah.
So,
Because, yeah, we're lucky to be able to be out there playing, throwing the disc in the trees. And, yeah.
so, well, do you guys have anything you want to share beyond what we've talked about?
I'm just glad that you're, keeping the history going. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Because a lot of, if you weren't doing these podcasts, a lot of this would be gone.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
no one would remember it.
And that's exactly what Ronnie and I's goal was originally, was to get these people who are influential to the game of disc golf in Kansas, and give them an opportunity and a platform to come in and kind of share what their dream was, where they think it's going. Are we getting to where they thought we were, or are we beyond that? What do you guys think? Way back then, do you think that disc golf is in a place that you thought it would be? Have we went beyond what you thought disc golf could do?
It's gone
Or-
beyond.
Beyond.
Yeah. It's amazing how big it's grown.
Man, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's really changed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the young kids now, they can make a living
I
playing.
know. I
Yeah.
know.
Because, I won $100. I was thrilled.
Yeah, right. Gannon Burr just
Yeah.
went over $100,000 just in winnings
No kidding.
last weekend for this year.
Whoa.
And
Yeah,
that's not counting his sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's not counting his sponsorship. You know he's not paying any entry fee.
Yeah.
Guessing they're picking up his Airbnb and whatever else he needs throughout. I mean,
His clothes, his discs.
Oh.
his-
that's
Is
an
he-
incredible payday, isn't it?
Is he even in his 20s yet?
He is 20. He's
Oh, he's
exactly
20.
20.
Yeah.
And absolutely outskills anybody I've ever seen. It's ridiculous how good that kid is. And Ronnie and I talk about it a lot. He's going to make disc golf really boring to watch for the next 8
Yeah, yeah.
just because we know he's going to win.
And watching it on video, on the YouTube is different than live. When you go somewhere and watch them throw,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it just travels so far. It's like,
Yeah.
when they're throwing 500 foot, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
amazing. And then
Oh, yeah.
lands right under the basket, accurate.
Yeah, the first time I saw Eagle McMahon was in Hayes.
Yeah, that's fun. He came there a few times.
Yeah, we were playing a practice round, and we were playing hole 7, and it was the original hole, which is still to this day an incredibly long, incredibly challenging hole. Isn't 7? No, 8. What's the double along the dike? That's 8.
Number 8. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 is the steps. 7 is okay. Yeah, so 8, and we're down there by the green, putting out, picking up our disc. And all of a sudden, and it's getting close to dark, all of a sudden this disc just goes whoosh, rolling past us, just 100 miles an hour. We're down by the basket. And I'm like, who in the heck is throwing in on us? And we look back expecting to see somebody not far. And this kid is clear back on the tee. And I'm like, oh my God. It was at that point I knew I was outmatched for the rest of my life.
Because he was a kid at that point. Was he like 16 or 17?
A little chubby kid that didn't look like he should be throwing a disc that dang far.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, well, if you guys have anything to, I know what I was going to say, and I hope that you have one of these handy. Somebody was bragging about a limestone post trophy. Do you have one of those things?
No, and I thought I had a photo somewhere and I couldn't find it. Kevin Babbitt might have one.
Yeah,
I was trying to think who else was winning the Open back in the day we were making those.
That's crazy. I'd love to see one.
Yeah, they held the little mini and
That's
little
what they said.
limestones like the T signs were made out of back in the day.
I think it was Buddy that was bragging about those, saying that was one of his favorite trophies he's ever.
Did he win one? Did
Buddy win one? Might
one?
have. I don't
okay.
know, or at least he saw one.
And then I hear that there's a Buddy Kasner Award also, and when I read that, man, I'd like to win that, but
you're gonna have to
play
a lot of tournaments.
Good. That means you really have to play to win that thing.
You're gonna have to play a lot of them. So yeah, it's the Kasner Cup. Is what we call it. And it goes to the overall points winner for the Kansas Disc Golf Association. And there are so many tournaments now all over the place that you're going to have to play quite a bit. And I just happen to know a guy who's on a little bit of a run this year.
Nice. Cool. Okay. That'd be fun for you to win it.
Yeah. It's going to be a commitment moving forward to get out there and play it, but we'll see. Oh, Don Mordecai's rooting for you.
Thanks, Don.
Oh man, so right on.
You asked us to bring some stuff.
Yeah, I love seeing stuff.
Okay, so the first thing I couldn't believe I found it. I reached in there and then. This must have been my players pack from the Worlds at Tulsa.
1985.
1985, there's a mini. I don't know what kind of disc this is. Anyway, there's all the paperwork.
Looks pretty cool.
I don't know.
85, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it had to be the hot disc of the year, whatever was coming out.
Yeah, the one felt like an AVR, but it's real lightweight plastic.
Hey, maybe I'll throw it.
Okay, and then what else? Just all these different things.
Don't let her throw that. I don't throw
it. So anyway, that was about the only thing we found.
Those are both cool.
Because we could have dug deeper and found more stuff, but yeah.
Well, hey. We can always have you back on. I know you're dying to get back on here.
It wasn't too bad. It was a lot of fun.
We were kind
Yeah.
of nervous.
Yeah.
I
It is
told you
just-
it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a conversation.
Yep.
Because whenever I get in front of people, I'm really nervous. Can't
No.
hardly talk. So
No, you killed it. You guys did great. So let's close it out. And then we'll get rid of everybody and we can sit around and talk a little bit more if you guys want. But let's bring this show to an end. You guys have any shout outs or things you need to say as we close up the show?
not that I can think of.
Just come to the Frontier Open.
Yeah.
And watch because you ain't getting in.
Go ahead and get on the wait list. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Yeah. So,
Spotters.
I mean, I got to say props to the Hayes crew for, like you said, when Brett resurrected it, and I think that's what the first
Oh,
when
yeah.
Brett first did it was called the Resurrection or something. And I think, Jason, I think did the art for that. Which-
Jeremy Green.
Jeremy Green, right? And that's kind of, I think once Brett got it rolling, and now everybody at Hayes has really bought in.
And
Yeah.
Ethan's doing so
Yeah,
much.
now that Ethan
Ethan
took
and the
over.
whole crew,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it's jumped a bunch too. Yeah.
Yep, it's amazing.
Isn't-
I think you guys are. Oh, here we go. We just happened to have somebody in here watching.
There's
Hey,
Brett. Yeah.
He
It's
said it
called
was
The
called
Roots.
The Roots That Wrong Grew when he brought
Oh,
it
really?
back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, super cool.
Never
So
heard that before.
there, well, you'll have to see if Brett happens to have one of those discs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to skipping school that Friday and heading down there to Hayes to get a practice round in and kicking it and just hanging out and enjoying where it all started for me. And it's going to be great, man. So you guys hang on. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Kicking
Okay.
everybody else out. See y'all.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Make
Yeah,
sure you
thanks for
share
watching
this.
the pod.
Yeah, make sure you share this and let people come and see how everything in Hayes got started with these two people getting run off of Fort Hays State by a gun-carrying
Security guard.
security guard.
Yeah.
Later, all.
You bet.